Hey everyone, welcome back to Learner's World. Today's video is going to be over the Bill of Rights, which is the first 10 amendments in the U.S. Constitution. I will have a Quizlet linked in the description box below if you want to check that out. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with the First Amendment. What is it? It's the freedom of speech, press, religion to assemble peacefully and petition the government. What the amendment protects is religion, speech, peaceful assemblies, press, and pretty much everything you see under what it is. A specific example of the amendment working is governments can establish official churches and people can worship how they want to. Next, the Second Amendment. What is it? It's the right to bear arms. The amendment protects the purchase, possession, and transportation of firearms. A specific example of the amendment working is the National Rifle Association argues that people have the right to own a gun and there shouldn't be a restriction on the kind of gun that a person owns. The Third Amendment, what is it? It's the idea of not quartering a soldier against the homeowner's wishes, which quartering means housing. The amendment protects the freedom to allow or not allow a soldier to stay at your house. A specific example of the amendment would be during the Revolutionary War. So British laws required American colonies to house and supply British troops after the French and Indian War, sparking major resentment by making colonists pay taxes for soldiers they felt were unnecessary, culminating in the 1774 Act allowing troops in uninhabited buildings if barracks weren't provided, fueling cries of tyranny and influencing the Third Amendment, as seen in the Declaration of Independence's grievances. The Fourth Amendment, what is it? It is the idea of no unreasonable search and seizure, only reasonable with a warrant or probable cause. What the amendment protects, search and seizure deemed unreasonable by law. Specific example of the amendment is a person pulled over in a traffic stop and the officer searches the person's trunk. But here's the kicker, they have to have a reason why they want to check your trunk. If they don't, that would be considered unreasonable. Fifth Amendment, what is it? It's why you can say I plead the Fifth. Nobody can be held to answer for a capital. They can't be a witness to themselves, and they can't be subject to the same offense twice. The amendment protects self-incrimination, double jeopardy, and the right to a grand jury. A specific example of the amendment is at trial it applies to the defendant and witnesses if testifying means witness can't self-incriminate. The Sixth Amendment, what is it? Is the right to a speedy and public trial. The amendment protects speedy public trial with an impartial jury. A specific example is children can testify in the judge's chambers and criminal defendants get the right to a judge. The Seventh Amendment, what is it? It's the right to trial by jury and cannot be re-examined in any court. What the amendment protects is trial by jury. A specific example of the amendment is the right to trial by jury on civil or non-criminal issues. The Eighth Amendment, what is it? It means you can't have excessive bail, excessive fines, or cruel and unusual punishment. The amendment protects governments from imposing unduly harsh penalties. A specific example of the amendment would be bail can't be set for higher than the person can pay. Ninth Amendment, what is it? Rights cannot be denied. The amendment protects individual rights. A specific example of the amendment would be child rearing, marriage, and the right to choose or deny medical treatment. The 10th Amendment and final amendment in the Bill of Rights, what is it? Powers not given to the U.S. are reserved for the states or for the people. The amendment protects powers reserved for states, and a specific example would be the traffic laws, local taxes, and stuff like this. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed or at least found this helpful. If you found it helpful, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if there's a topic you want to learn more about in a future video, please leave it in the comments section below. Have a great day. Bye!